and welcome to Rush Racing League Division 5 Mexico, and then obviously the mystery round shortly following straight after. I am It's Dito, your commentator tonight, joined by With Matif. How are you, mate?
Not too bad, mate. Bit of a sick man, but you know how it is.
Yeah, it is, man. It's the last round. Hopefully this one's a good one. I'm sure everyone's keen to wrap this game up. We saw obviously Div 4, Div 2 last night, bit of drama. A few championships decided, and constructors and all that sort as well. But these boys kicking it off with a one shot. We won't go straight over because it's a bit of a chaos at the start. But what's your predictions tonight, mate? Obviously the championship's wrapped up with Vettel, so he doesn't have any pressure on him tonight. No one really does. So it's a bit of a fun one tonight. I think Vettel's even trying a new wheel out tonight, so that could be interesting. Everyone sort of wrapping this game up, having a bit of fun. What's your take on tonight?
Yeah, there's a couple of people that are going to be on for pole here. I know Tudor's been pretty quick here, but I've heard apparently Vettel and Tyler are pretty quick as well. But P2 in the driver standings are still up for grabs with, I believe, Tudor and Matty. So it would be interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. Well, we'll thank our sponsors, S Nation, Siblag, Pagnian, and of course AI369. We'll jump over to the gameplay, mate, as well. See these guys go out on track for the one shot. We've currently got Claire in the Aston leading the way. She's just gone off track, so that won't last long. We'll jump back onto the current leader, which is Sprinter, who raced in Div 4. Didn't have the best of races in both races, to be fair. But we'll see how he can do tonight. He will have that extra experience. Flubber currently leading in that first sector. Get the full track map. Oh. And now Tudor.
David's retired already.
Yes, he's I think validated. But Tudor, as predicted.
Flubber has some pretty high wings. So he has to be careful in the race. He might be in the dirt there, but don't really want super high wings here.
No, he's obviously seems to be wrapping this up. Possibly pole here, Tudor very close though. See what happens. Across the line, overtake. Flubber will set pole 14.5. That's close. It's close from.
That's pretty close though.
Validations over the line as well.
Yeah, maybe some people just kind of got down in a hole a little bit and started to invalidate some of these corners.
But there's your top three: Flubber, Tudor, and Vettel sending it off with a bang. Tyler actually getting up there with his teammate in P4, so Merck looking great. Kick also looking good with P2, P7. Gangster putting the only Alpine on the grid tonight in P5, and Sprinter had a pole prediction in the chats, but managed 6 in that one. See how he goes in the race. A few guys though invalidating down the bottom, David and Ados. Ados must have done that quite late. Looked like he did it maybe on the final corner there, so he will have some work to do as well as David. This race could go in anyway though, so it's probably once again not the worst track to start at the back. Try and change this audio a bit.
It'll be interesting to see what happens here. Maybe if Flubber does have those high wings, he'd maybe just be hoping to say to the people behind, don't follow. Just try and break the slipstream a bit, but have to see.
Yeah, if he can break away pretty early and let the guys fight, as we saw in multiple races here last night, he'll be okay. But the high wings going to be detrimental in that back straight. See how he goes. So if he can get off the line pretty well, hopefully no chaos. It's a long run down to the first corner here. We'll see what they can do. 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away they go for the Mexico GP. And Flubber actually gets a decent start. So there's a kick in the back. Vettel looks like he might go for an overtake into the inside here. Ooh, bit of a jitter on the screen. But everyone off the line, which is a good start. A lot of cars side by side here. Hopefully everyone can navigate this. No problems. Alpine.
Oh, they're 3 wide.
Yeah, a lot of 3 wide. There's a kick squeeze in the middle there. No wings going flying yet. A lot of moves though. Oh, I say that too quick. There's a Ferrari,
wow. What's happened back there?
Yeah, Ferrari and Williams looks like have lost it at the back. Both have damage too. The Williams especially has a whole missing wing, so that's a safety car very early. Turn that up a bit actually, but yeah, big drama at the start. It was going okay, but didn't go very well obviously for the Williams and Ferrari. I'm not sure what happened there. I missed the tail end of it.
I just saw him heading right into the wall. But yeah, that Ferrari. Oh, Thunderballs is having some screen freezes. I think he's just. Oh yes, he is. He's just lagged back quite a few positions there.
Yeah, I was having them bad under the safety car last night too. Teleporting all over, so it's crazy. This game, I feel like they've just turned off the tap to this game. To be fair, I think they did that mid-season. But Tudor in control.
Yeah, now Williams is really looking like a rotten apple there. Just so much damage on that one, and we got Vettel coming into the pits.
Yeah, the early pit stop. We've got a lot of screen jitters for me too, so I apologise for that. But yeah, a lot of pit stops early, getting off those mediums. A lot of damage on a lot of cars too, I think.
Yeah, there were a couple that double stacked as well. I'm just trying to see. Actually, no, I don't think anyone did double stack. But yeah, it was just half the grid pit, the other half don't. So everyone at pit has gone on to the hard tyres except for David. He's gone to softs.
Yeah,
so,
that's interesting. And there's your tyres. Sorry, apologies, Roshan. That's interesting for David. You'll have to really use those tyres. They won't last long here. I'll be quite...
Oh. I think I just saw TMT have a bit of a moment on the safety car, going very slow. But, not sure what happened. He was sideways for a bit.
Oh, jeez. Again. Got that on stream that time.
TMT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just seeing it now. Yeah, you might have some rear wing damage maybe.
Yeah, that car is very squirmy. He has pitted on those hards, trying to warm up, but yeah. Can end in
maybe
tears.
Maybe did too much though.
Yeah, that could end in tears very quick, but Flubber and Tudor have swapped position, so see what Flubber can do, see if he can get that back. But obviously those higher wings could be, like we said, a bit of a problem. We've got Josh saying got no traction control apparently. TMT. Not sure if that's true, but we'll have to wait and see.
The stream isn't too great, but it looks fine to me.
Yeah, I can't do much about it. It's I'm not sure what's going on. It was a bit jittery. What's it doing? Yeah.
Looks fine. I think if anything I need to up my mic volume. Something that's not too loud.
Yeah, well, let us know, guys, in the chat if the stream is okay. It looks okay to me on what I'm watching, but I could be wrong.
I'll just try and up it a little bit. To about there, maybe. Unless I'm blasting your ears out, but...
Well, it was pretty loud before for me too, but I'm not sure. I just turned you down to stop your clipping.
Oh, God, okay.
Yeah, so we did have some freezes before, and I've since stopped. Hopefully that stays the same, but it could be in for a bit of a difficult night, unfortunately, like we had last night. I had all sorts of issues last night trying to get in the lobby. But anyway, the safety car is in this lap. Everyone all caught up and ready to go again. A lot of guys on the hards have to try and get those up to temp and not let those medium runners run away too far. They'll be still in optimum sort of grip levels for a fair bit longer before they have any more trouble. Tudor, where does he go? He's gone a little bit earlier than I expected.
It's kind of throttle limited.
Yeah, he goes, and the Ferrari's sniffing.
Telemetry.
And just look at the power difference on the Ferrari. Or it's sprint.
he got a 3-second under safety car on the restart. Not too sure there. But yeah, this start, there's some big gaps opening up. There's, I think, Claire almost hitting the back of Drift as Bangalore gets past Thunderbolts. I think that's with the screen share, screen freeze. But we got Flubber and Toodle trying to go side by side. Flubber around the outside, which will now be the inside, but he keeps it.
Oh, Sprinter.
There's action at the back. Pulling Hell goes off the track and looks to rejoin right into Minmap, but looks fine. Just remember to note that one.
Yeah, Sprinter looked to have a massive moment. There, he went wide, trying to probably avoid a warning, make me that inside tyre back up on the line. Big crash at the back. That's ADOS. He's out. Yeah, he's gone. He's hit
another safety car.
Yeah, very hard there. Saw that at the back end of the stream.
So I'll note that. And we got some people coming to the pits now as Rob still gets a 10-second for collision with Thunderballs.
Everyone now pitting again, obviously with the mediums that didn't pit under the first safety, so they're going to lose a fair bit of time too, because obviously we only had really one lap of racing, and not even that before we had another safety. Everyone in the pits now.
Well, Claire's stayed out on those mediums, so I'm not too sure if that's the play. She might just be saying, someone check my brain. Might be the wrong strat, but I guess we'll see.
Maybe she was trying to avoid the double stuck because she was near her teammate. But yeah, that's going to hurt her race. I don't know what's going to happen here though. Those guys that obviously didn't pit up to the first safety have lost a lot of track position now. So I'll have to work back through, but it's not the end of the world. Still a fair way to go. This race will go pretty quick here if we do get green. Relatively quick, but it doesn't. It's not a long one, that's for sure. But Walshy. How do we get some positions? Walshy and Claire are up 15 and 13 spots. Massive drives. I know they're
still haven't pit yet.
Both of them?
So they still haven't pit.
Oh yes, they haven't. So I thought Walshy might have at the start on that first safety. But
no, it started on ours. So be interesting to see what he does. Maybe hoping for a late-ish safety car. See the track position. Just reading the chat at the moment.
Yeah, pedals apparently for ADOS, so and not his night. We will get another shot, obviously, with the mystery round, so we'll have to see if we can get it fixed before then. But anyway, Rod's still in the pits to serve his 10-second. He might be able to catch up. Should be able to before they go green again. And the top two still electing not to pit. I mean, in the Aston, I'd definitely say Claire should pit. Get off those mediums. I know she'll fall a long way down, but probably not the end of the world. It will get to catch back up, but if she has to pit later on in this race, it's going to hurt a lot more, I think.
Yeah, it'll be super hard because those tyres around Mexico aren't too good. So, yeah, be excited to see what happens there.
Yeah, some Vettel showing what he's made of still in P3, doing a great job. As we got safety car in this lap, everyone will bunch back up. That Williams actually caught up relatively good, so everyone will have another start. Pretty much, I haven't had many racing laps yet. Hopefully we have no more drivers.
Had one.
Yeah, not one clean one anyway.
No.
Anyway, we'll ride on board with the Aston. See where Claire decides to go. camera view there has just missed it.
Started to go. She did start to go, but then kind of eased off the throttle. But looks like a good start from Banglabai. I'm just looking through the field. He's right on the back of TMT at the moment. Possibly hoping to get the side draft back in the slipstream, so it looks like he's going to go for it here. Tudor gets past David. Vettel gets past Walshy, but Banglabai just seems to breeze past there as well.
Solid job there. The Ferrari getting advantage of that restart. TMT obviously not having the best of restart. Tudor looking like he might go for a move now on Thunderballs. Trying to make up.
Up in the inside, he's very close to TMT. Still side by side on the outside now. And he manages to get past. So that's a really good... Oh, he misses his braking point just a little. Thunderballs has a little look, but nothing happens there.
Yeah, he was very lucky to get the car pulled up there, but he did a very good job. We'll continue on. He's now up into P8, and we know what sort of pace he has here. See what he can do. TMT having a solid race too in P7, just watching the drama unfold above. Gangster looking like he might want to think about a move soon on Walshy. He's obviously got fresh tyres.
Right. We just got David. I think he had a bit of a moment. He lost 2 positions in about a corner. So it's rough there from him. Just to point out, Claire's broken DRS and Vettel's done the same. So that has left Walshy under pressure side by side with Gangster now. Minmay behind might have a little bit of a look. There's no DRS yet. Gangster's got no battery, but he gets past. So Walshy's going to have a little look on this next straight here as Gangster gets a 3-second.
Yeah, just pushing a little bit there. And it's early to get a pen.
No excuses with that one.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what happens. That's going to drop him a long way down with how bunched up everyone is, obviously. And I can see the stream jitters. I do apologise for that. Not sure what I can do to fix that, to be fair. But we'll go on anyway. There's a bit of gap forming between, obviously, like you said, Vettel and Claire. They're doing incredibly well on those, Claire especially on those mediums. Vettel starting to reel that gap in though now. So we've got a move here happening between, who's that, Minmay?
Oh, flubber.
Oh, big crash at the exact same spot as ADOS.
The wall.
Exact same spot.
I think that's the exact same thing that's happened. So that's brought out another safety car. And then Claire should come into the pits. And let's see who stays out. So that'll be noted as well.
It almost looked like
I think it was side by side with someone. And then just gone straight.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, Flubber. He had pace. You could see he was definitely on the brakes there. So, yeah, big lock up straight into the wall. In pretty much the identical spot that ADOS did. And that is our third safety car. Just a slow start to Mexico. These boys obviously haven't had much racing yet, so hopefully this one gets wrapped up pretty quick and we get back in. We're almost close to maxing out the safety cars already.
I think someone's just overtaken on the safety car. I saw a couple arrows, but I have no idea who it was. But could just be Thunderballs with the screen freezes.
Yes, it's not going to plan for Thunder. He is on P7 though, but he's having also like technical difficulties at the moment. He's struggling. He's lost a multitude of positions and then gets them all back and then loses more. So yeah, it's not fun. Unfortunate. Walshy also dropping all the way down to P16 with his late pit stop, but he now is on the optimum tyre and he will be quick. So will Gangster. Gangster having that pen though. But watch for those guys trying to get through the field. That could cause some drama, obviously. People on fast tyres and people on slow tyres. And Flubber in the chats. Unfortunate, mate.
There's a massive gap. There's a 5-second gap, and I think Thunderballs is just overtaken under safety car. Not too sure what's going on there, but
we'll see. But yeah, I think
pretty sure it was the two V Cubs next to each other.
I think he's still jumping, swapping positions with that screen for reason. Similar situation to last night. Div 2 with me, I kept teleporting in front of you actually.
Yeah.
1
Didn't
minute.
see that.
I'd say that's exactly what's happened to him. So yeah, hopefully he can get that sorted. It did come good for me in the next race. So look at all the cars trying to get these hard tyres up to temp. And there's a lot of different. There's a big mix here throughout the grid of different tyre strategies, sort of life. A lot of guys pitting earlier, and then obviously that second safety car. SJ in P10 has had a sort of a quiet race, so see what he can do now. Paul and Hell. Luckily, got that redeemed with that safety car. He looked like he was in a bit of trouble before. So was David. Gets to catch back up. So Red Bull. And at the moment, you're only one spot off getting points.
Yeah, I feel like he'll be good at this. He should be able to get some points here.
Yeah, we'll probably just do just P1 bolts for the interview. Just to keep it at least somewhat fair for the winner. At the moment, that will be Vettel, but he has a Minmay behind him, looking super quick. And Tudor has managed to get back up to P4, so watch out for him. And Banglabar also has some serious pace here, so he could be one to throw a spatter in the works. See where Vettel decides to go. He goes at pretty much the same time as the rest and gets a good, healthy jump on Minmay. There's a big screen freeze there for a few people, I think. Drift and Tyler going side by side. See what they can do here into turn 1. There's also a McLaren of SJ behind, looking like he want to go for a bit of a move. And Thunder up the front. But everyone else deciding. Paulie and the Williams of Rubstore going side by side, and there's a wing fly off for the Haas of Walshy straight into the back of Gangster. So that's unfortunate. Just had so much more grip and overcooked the braking zone there. Jumping back up the front, the two kicks are now together. See what they can do. P3, P4 might be able to work together now, and there's some drama going on at the back. TMT and Thunder going side by side, and Thunder's in all sorts. He's got both Visa Cash Apps sandwiching him at the moment.
Oh, pretty big snap there from Thunder. TMT's lost DRS, so maybe he's slowed him down so Sprinter can get through, and he has done just that. So I think maybe we might... Yeah, there is a position swap, but he's let Thunderball through, side by side through the stadium. Tries to stick it around the outside, by the inside. Drift is getting involved as well.
Oh, no.
There's Tyler going around the outside as well.
That was not...
Now,
that did not
go... SJ gets through. So he's gone down from P5 to P10 in a couple of corners there.
It was not the place to swap positions, unfortunately.
Here we go. SJ on Tyler. Looking up the inside at turn 1. Doesn't go for it. It's really just the whale and the wasp there. Kind of like David and Goliath. We'll see. Vettel's broken DRS.
Yeah, Vettel's on an absolute charge here. I think Bangladesh has just got it back, but Tudor is looking very dangerous now in the back of Bangladesh, and he won't want to waste any time here. He doesn't want Vettel to start breaking away. Needs to get this move done ASAP. There's not many laps remaining in this race. I know it seems like that, but they were breezed by. If we have no more safety cars, it'll go super quick. Tudor looking like he didn't want to go there. He's got a lot of battery here. Bangladesh is only 27%, so he's pushing to have to hold off Tudor at this point. He's lost DRS now, and I don't think it's going to be a matter of long before even both kicks here actually get past. And Tyler gets a free second.
Oh. Yeah, I think Minmes had a bit of a moment on the exit there, just on the DRS detection, so he has got it.
Tudor gets
but
in.
It won't be enough to catch Bangladesh. But yeah, Tudor does get in front, so he's going to try and catch Vettel now. He's going to get DRS on this second part. Gangster getting past Paul and Haley, Walsh getting past David. So there's just heaps of people trying to catch up to everyone else, really.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama going down the back. TMT and Rubstore. TMT's race is just really fallen away from him there with that trying to swap with his teammate, Sprinter in P5. But yeah, TMT really falling down. What was looking like one of his best results for the season. He was going super good. See how we can go to get back up there though.
There's some side-by-side action with Walshy and David. I think Walshy's got some wing damage, so might just be holding David up. So he's trying to get through, but David just, Walshy just doesn't want him to get through. Which may or may not be the smartest idea. Sprinter gets a pen.
Oh, that's huge.
Just trying to have a look. Yeah, that's 3 seconds for him. So I thought it was 6. But Toodle's caught up to Vettel now, and he's right on the back of Vettel. He's dropped Bangleby as well. He is looking pretty rapid here, Toodle.
Yeah, absolutely. We got 3 wide here, the McLaren, Merc, and an Aston. And everyone navigates that quite well. Two-door looking, super quick. How he caught Vettel that.
Robster and SJ have come together. That's some pretty big damage there. It looks like SJ's come right back into TMT, but I'm not sure if that was on stream.
He's got an end plate missing. I just saw the aftermath of the 2 lawn mowing. But SJ end plate damage, and I think Robster might have end plate damage. No, he doesn't. But yeah.
I think Robster went for a dive, had a bit of a moment on the exit. Just kind of overcooked it into SJ. So
that will be looked at after the race. And Sprinter now very close to mid-May, and his race has changed obviously with that pen. He needs to get a move on now. It's gonna be scary. Side by side, leaves enough room for each other, and he just gets the position from Minmap, but he does have that pen. So if Minmap stays where he is now, he could be looking at a P4, possibly even a P3. There's Tyler behind also has that pen. Yeah, it's looking very good for Kick, obviously. If they can secure this, Vettel is a little bit out of touch, but I think P3 is on the cards for Minmay here. This battle, though, is commencing.
I think we're going to get some 3 wide, almost. Sprinter goes for it on Bangleby. Minmay thinks about it as well. But doesn't go for it. I think it was Walsh again, a 10-second coming into the pits, so that's not good there. We got Tyler looking for a move on Minmay. Minmay also looking for it on Bangleby. He doesn't have DRS. Has his double detection zone, side by side.
A little bit of a
Tyler
tap.
has a little look.
Yeah, a little tap. Nothing serious there, everyone moving on, but great racing from these guys. That sector can deliver some serious overtaking. But Minmay has yet to get past, and this is just allowing Sprinter to get further and further away. Obviously that pen is still there, but doesn't want to get him too far away. It's 2 seconds already, and let's see what he can do here up the outside. Oh, there's some moves at the back too between Aston and McLaren. God, that corner is scary. But he gets it.
Not
But now he's
sure
gonna
what that
have
was.
DRS. Ooh,
Banglabar's got a pen.
That's huge. That would relieve some pressure off Minmay now. He won't have to fight these guys as hard.
SJ's coming to the pits now. Got to fix his damage. It's just not good there with the McLaren, but looks like Toodle's already broken DRS from Vettel.
Yes, he has. He's Vettel's doing well to hang on. He's still got a bit of battery. Toodle having to burn a bit. He's really pushing to try and get away, and he's done well there. 1.3 now. And Tyler will be the next guy, I think, to get Banglabar. Minmay has done it, and Banglabar looks to be struggling at the later stages of this race. He's on a bit more older tyres than the guys around him. Tyler especially is on newer tyres.
Looks like he has damage, Banglabar, but yeah, he hasn't really had the pace this race.
No.
Maybe the car's just acting like a little bit of a junkhead. But yeah. Just see what happens here with Minmay.
I think Minmay's looking good.
He is, he definitely is. I think his main goal at the moment is to stick in the 3 second of Sprinter.
The issue
He's doing for the moment.
Yeah, the issue is if Banglabar fights him.
Banglabar down the inside. Oh, he has a spin. and Minmay gets caught up in that. Tyler tries to go through on the inside now. Minmay on the outside. Minmay won't have DRS. Tyler's got more battery. And Drift tries to look for a move as well, but doesn't go. Whoa! There's an Alpine. Alpine's just gone straight into, I think, Thunderballs. So I'm not sure if that was caught on stream. Yes, it was. So I'll note that. But he's just gone straight.
Interesting here as this race starts to hit the heated part. We're almost at lap 20. And that's when everyone will sort of start getting on their toes. Aston also up for a big result again. P7, P8 currently. So watch out for them. Minmay.
Oh, here we go. Drift around the outside. I think Minmay went a little bit wide.
It's a great move
That
from
has allowed
Drift.
Drift through.
Great
So
move.
That's for position as well. So maybe those tyres aren't really in the right window there.
That's actually helped Minmay a little bit too. I think he'll get a bit nicer of a toe here. But he's Claire might even have a crack here on Minmay. See what happens. Minmay doing well. Claire sniffs down the inside, thinks better of it. We also got a move there at the back. Gangster goes around the outside of Drugstore. But Drifts and Minmay and Claire all up for big results here with these penalties ahead, but they need to get a move on. They can't let they get...
Oh, Vettel. Vettel's got a 3-second.
That's huge.
That is huge. He might have just been hoping for Toodle to get a pen before him and then stay out of trouble, but that hasn't gone his way. So at the moment, just seek up to leader. That won't affect his position at all. But yeah, not too good there from Vettel.
No.
Wash.
They had one mistake though, and he's in the grasp of sort of Drifts and Minmay. And these guys...
Speaking of Minmay, we got Claire on the inside, but doesn't go for the move ahead. It looks to be Drift getting past Bangleby as well.
Yeah. Well, Minmay has a bit of a snap.
Whoa.
Claire can't see. Claire gets it done, and Minmay, yeah, I think his tyres. He's on the one of the oldest set of tyres other than Bangleby and Vettel. So he might be struggling here in this later stage. He's still in for a good position. He just needs to hang on and hope for the penalties start racking up a little bit more. Bangleby though still looks relatively quick, and as you know, even though he's lost a few positions, he's still up for a good result here with these guys ahead. Having penalties, he can still gain a few spots here. They're all fighting for position now.
Oh, Thunderballs. Thunderballs has just hit
Oh,
the back of Minmay.
yeah, big drama
And
here.
then there's an Alpine as well. So
I think Thunderbolts is missing an end plate.
note that. But, yeah, that's...
Ooh, Minmay's pretty close to Claire. Claire's very close to Bangleby now.
Bangleby right behind Drift as well. Bangleby's got that 3-second, so they might not be looking to fight. Maybe just going for the constructors' points here. As Rubstall, wow, gets past Thunderballs somehow. Comes drifting through the corner. But yeah, it looks like he's having snaps everywhere.
Yeah, there's I think a few guys now. These tyres have hit their peak and starting to roll off. See what happens here though. Claire lining up. Bangleby doesn't get it done. A few moves happening down the back. David's doing well to come back through the field up into P12 now. Thunder goes for it on Rubstall. Does TMT overthink? No, he doesn't. But yeah, this race now starting to settle. Yeah, going for the fastest lap.
Yeah, he had wing damage as well, so he's decided to fix that. Maybe better than the just staying out. But Toodle's really just driven away this race.
Yeah, he's had an absolute insane pace here. He did super well. I can't believe how quick he caught Vettel. And now it's just on another level, so he's obviously very, very a fan of this track.
Oh, so we're Gangster and Walsh are going side by side. Gangster just coming out of the pits, but he gets it done.
Also got Bangleby, Claire.
Oh,
Claire.
He goes off track, so that'll be a warning there at least.
Very close though to missing an end plate too.
Very, very close. He's struggling on the brakes a little bit. Oh, Minmay struggling on the throttle. There's heaps of people having massive snaps everywhere.
Yeah, I think it's hit that peak now, lap 21 out of 25. Some of these guys on pretty old tyres. Banglabar's on 19 laps. So is Minmay. So is Thunderball. So these guys definitely hitting that. We got a yellow. I think it's Walshy.
Just Walshy. Yeah, looks like he's spun. But I think it's getting to the point where we have to talk about driver of day, I believe.
Yeah, so I cannot do the poll, but hopefully someone's in there that can. I think Josh. Oh, you can. Okay, well, I think Tudor's mine.
Tudor.
Yeah, he's definitely my pick for driver of the day. Drifts has had a great race. But yeah, my pick is Tudor.
I'll just have a look at the position changes because I don't think I can go for the same pick. But yeah, I'd say Claire. Most overtakes. Looking to get past Bangladesh as well, so put there in there. Give it about 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
There you go, guys. The poll's up. Get involved and chuck the name in. But Tudor will be a hard one to beat for driver of the day, in my opinion. Claire, though, had a solid race too. A lot of guys, in my opinion, could be picked for driver of the day. Drifts, possibly. Minmay even had a great race. Team T earlier was on for a solid race, but it just has eventuated for him. Anyway, we got some moves here.
Oh, we got Minmay and Claire going side by side. Minmay around the outside, now the inside. Back to the outside.
That curve's deadly.
Keeps the position.
Minmay might go for it again.
Thunderbolt's actually got some damage on the left side, so that might be affecting him. He could also be a candidate for driver of the day. Coming up from Div 6. But Minmay and Claire side by side, there's a little bit of contact.
Well, Minmay's, lost the traction there. That might allow, no, Thunder can't get it inside. Minmay will still have DRS though. But yeah, the grip and a little bit of contact there is not what you want. But look at the tyre difference. 13 laps for Claire and 20 for Minmay. So there's no comparison there with grip. Oh, Thunder!
Thunderbolt. Whoa. He just lost his ring? No, I don't think he has. But whoa! We got Rubster on the inside of Thunder.
That was a good move, to be fair.
Absolutely nowhere.
But that McLaren, when he went for the outside, obviously didn't realise the grip loss. Almost put it at the wall there. That could have been extremely bad. Claire, though, looks like going to go for up the move, and Banglabar gets it done, no problems. This race is starting to wrap up now.
Banglabar was burning to try and defend, but we got TMT on Thunderbolts now. That damage isn't helping him.
It's falling down the order.
Massive favour. Car's going to be feeling like a little bit of a rooster now. Not too great there.
TMT's still on for some good points here. RB in general are a good result for them. They've had a really tough season. It would be good to finish with a bit of a bang tonight. TMT will move up a couple of spots with these penalties. So hats off to TMT. He's had it, in my opinion, he's a very clean driver. It's just had, not much luck this season.
Yeah, most definitely. But yeah, looking like a pretty good race. At the moment in this midfield, I think it's safe to say that the driver of the day is going to be Tudor, 7-0 on that vote. So I guess I've chosen the wrong person.
He's almost putting 5/10 on him a lap. So yeah, he's on some serious pace here, Tudor today. Look at the pace the gap just go up and up and up. Tudor on another level today.
Fresher tyres as well. But Claire looks to be breaking the slipstream. So,
we got moves here. Thunder might go for it on TMT. Thinks better of it. No, he's going to still go around the outside. He won't have the grip there, though. Well,
he's got that wing damage, so... Whoa, I think I had a bit of a lag spike, unless that was TMT.
Yeah, I think TMT's just got really far out of the way there. Oh, what's happened up there? It's a Williams and kick. Go side by side, Minmay.
Rob's still with that pen, trying to get past to catch the guys in front.
Minmay done well there to hold it. Banglabar's grip's starting to die off. These guys aren't too far different on the side of pace. I'm not sure who to really ride on board with the last lap.
Too sure. Maybe just this little battle between Claire, Banglabar, and Minmay, Robster, and Thunderbolts, and even TMT.
Yeah, this is probably our closest battle. Thunderbolts has a look. Minmay's still up for some big spots here. If he could get a little bit closer, he'd be up for even more with Tyler. But Tyler, obviously, in a bit of a league of his own. 5 seconds off Drift now. Aston looking like they're going to get some solid points. P5, P6. I don't think they'll jump any further up. Oh, we've got yellows.
Oh, that is that Gangster? It is.
Yeah.
And the fresh-ish softs has almost spinned it.
And we're right on board for this battle for the last lap at Mexico. The last official round of the season, and then we'll obviously move on to the mystery with no one knows what track that's going to be, but Mint May looking like he wants to get this done on track. In saying that, Banglabar's getting a little bit closer to Claire now. But this battle is sort of settled for the moment until they hit the DRS. TMT falling a little bit further back than he'd like, same as Thunderballs.
Moving back up to Tudor though. In the stadium, the end of the final lap. The little fireworks going on.
Yep.
And that is a very dominant win there from Tudor.
Absolutely.
Hats
Hats
up
off.
to the line.
Look
at him go.
Crossing P2. Championship winner. Still puts it on the podium. Sprinter, we'll see where he drops down to, but we'll see where this battle commences. Minmay holds that spot. See how many spots these guys make up with these pens. Drift won't further, Claire won't move. Banglabar will drop behind Minmay. Rubstall will stay same. TMT will get a P10. It's a great result from him. Actually, he'll go further, P8.
Oh, wow.
Good job for TMT. David across the line, P12. Great result from him.
Not too great of a result from the Rebels or McLarens there, really.
No, I must say David did recover very well, though.
Yeah, Rebels have done well. Both of them are reserving up from Div 6, I believe.
Yeah, both in the points. They'll be happy with that. P12, P13's not nothing to slouch at, reserving up. But yes, we will try and get Tudor in as quick as possible for this interview so we can get this. That's all good, mate.
Yeah, Tudor said the same, so it looks like it's just Vettel in the comms box, unless we want someone else.
Well, Vettel can get in if he wants to. This is the only last one on the podium.
Oh, we got Cooper joining in place of Tudor. So
we'll just go with Cooper then.
Cooper's now the Div 4 champion. So, little chat with him.
Alright. Well, there's your finishing order for that one. Tudor still in the deal. Vettel P2, Sprinter P3, Tyler P4, Drifts P5, Claire P6, Minmay 7th, TMT 8th, Asif 9th, Rubstore 10th, Thunder 11th, David 12th, Bull and Hell 13th, SJ 14th, Gangster 15th, Walshy 16th, and Flubber and Ados. Fortunately DNFing, but we'll jump over. I believe Koops is already in.
No, that's Vettel that's in.
Oh, Vettel. Well, I'll kick it off with Vettel. Vettel, mate, obviously won the championship last week, and you're on a different wheel today, I believe. So, still somehow managing to put it on the podium, mate. Tell us a little bit from your race.
Lap 1, safety car. I get told box. I'm like, what? Why? Like, what? 24 something laps on hards. That's not gonna work. Anyway, okay. And what Tyler was doing is because if you look at the standings, Tyler and Tudor are very close, I think. And like, because Maddie's not racing today, it's a bit reasonable. But so what's happened is I'm boxing lap 1, and Tyler gets told you do what Tudor does. Yeah, so Tudor stays out, he stays out. Next safety car, which was like 2 laps later, they both box, so I come out P1. Yeah, I think that second safety car sold me because everyone got the opportunity to box, but overall we take a P2, and looking forward to whether this wheel spin will end up, hopefully Monaco.
Yeah, hoping for Monaco, are you, mate? Oh, I think I lost you there. Anyway, I'll hand you over to Whiff.
G'day, Vettel. Yeah, a bit of an interesting race, that one. Were you kind of a bit lonely there at times?
Was I lonely? Yes, actually. I mean, well, there was 3 safety cars in 9 laps, so it was a bit crazy. So that's when I think everyone was jumbled up together, and it was a bit crowded. But once safety car went out, it was me and Tudor, and I think there was someone else, but I forgot. We all just ran away, and eventually just I had a massive snap coming out the last turn, and Tudor ran away with it. So really props to him. He had a great race, and I'm looking forward to this wheel spin as well again.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, looks like a pretty good race there from you, Matt.
Appreciate it.
Alright, do we have Coops in?
Yes, we do.
Alright, mate. Well, I'll kick it off with Coops. Obviously, stepping in place of Tudor, mate. So we'll obviously talk a little bit about Tudor's race tonight. There's not really much else to say other than, yeah, it was pure dominance, mate. So just tell us a little bit from his side how he managed to do that. You obviously getting driver of the day as well. So, yeah, pretty big drive from him, to be fair.
Yeah, he wanted to make the call. He wanted to split the strap from the safety car on lap 1. So he managed it pretty well. The safety cars really benefited him. And then he was able to catch up to Vettel and then overtake and pull away. And yeah, I think he was chilling, so yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's stoked with that. I'm sure, obviously, his TP of Whiff is as well. I mean, he did that gap. Vettel, I think, was about 3 seconds, and he managed to reel that in about 2 laps, or even less, I think. So, yeah, hats off, mate, and I'll hand you over to Whiff.
Hi, Cooper.
Hey, Whiff.
Yeah, you said it was maybe not your idea to pit him under that first safety car. Do you know if there was any time where either you or him thought you might be a little bit in the mud at any point?
There could have been potential if there was another safety car, but we got another one. And he wanted me to pass on a message, and the keynote he said that Yuki is washed.
Yes, he is. Yuki Bear is washed. But yeah, good race from him and Minmay as well. And I'm sure you did your little bit in engineering. But,
Yeah. Talking rubbish about you.
Of course, yeah.
Cheers.
Good job, mate.
Alright, well, that's it for the interviews. We won't do that much longer just so that we can get this on the way, but we'll jump over to the wheel spin because I'm sure everyone is well and truly keen for that and get this on the way. RJ is in unless we want to have a quick chat.
Yeah, we could probably just do like one question.
Yeah.
Good time for that.
Alright, well, take it away, mate.
RJ, mate.
Hello?
Hello. So I think you were engineering Sprinter, I believe.
Yes, I was, yes.
All right. I'll pretty much just the same question I asked Cooper. Whose call was that to pit him when he did? Did you say to pit and then he just kind of did the opposite, or what's going on there?
No, it was kind of his decision. I wanted him to pit under the first safety car, but he told me nope, and then just made his own decision of putting in the next one.
Right, that's fair enough. It seemed like it was maybe the way to go there, but yeah. What track is he kind of open for? Do you know?
I believe he wants Monaco just for chaos.
Oh god, okay. That would probably come if it was Monaco, but I think we're going to spin this wheel and we will see. And there are Dito. He's not here. I'm talking to myself. But yeah, I'll let you go back for the second race tonight, mate.
Alright, thank you guys.
Alright. Not too sure if Dito is here.
Yeah. Sorry, I've got some issues going on in the back, but I'll do this quickly, and then I'll let you talk for 5 seconds while I sort that. But anyway, alright. So I'm pretty sure everyone's been waiting for this. A lot of guys hoping for Monaco, but we'll have a look and see where we end up for the last round of Division 5 for this season, mate. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm a bit delayed, but yep, looking forward to it.
Alright, so let's spin it. Canada.
Canada. God, okay.
There
There's
you go.
not too much practice gone in there for anyone, really, I think. So,
Yeah, I don't think many people are expecting that, actually. Like last night with Qatar in Div 2, that was a bit of a shake-up as well. I don't think anyone practiced for that. In my opinion, I certainly didn't. But yeah, just bear with me for 2 secs, mate. Just kick it off and talk about Canada for a minute while I just sort this out.
talk about Canada.
And short
I
quality
guess
too.
it's short quality, yep. Could you send me an invite when you can?
Yep, I'll do that quickly.
Yep. Canada, I guess it's the country above the United States. Not too sure what you mean by talking about
I don't
Canada.
know
but,
what we're going to
yeah,
see here. You know, are we going to see some rain? Are we going to see some drama? What are we going to see?
It's a tricky track for track limits, for sure. We may see some rain. I know there's some people that were saying, "Oh, you know, rain when I die," but that's not what they meant when they're talking about racing at Canada. As I just go to spectate. But yeah, if there is some rain, I know exactly what they're gonna say. It's just damn that river.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I think a few people will be hoping for some rain, maybe cut their way through the field a bit. But I think we're pretty much ready to go. I think everyone's in the lobby and ready to kick it off. But obviously, short quality, guys get a little bit more practice on a track that they didn't really prepare for. So it's always good, and they'll have a chance to redeem themselves a bit, obviously, especially the guys that DNF'd in the first one. Alright.
Are we ready to go green?
Yes.
Alright, check the message in there, and then I'll do the GIF.
Alright, so this is going to be an interesting one. I'm seeing some monsoon weather here. Seen all sorts of drama here, actually, to be fair, over the rush seasons. Obviously, a few guys were hoping for this in the Div 2 race, but didn't eventuate. I didn't really see anyone hoping for this tonight, as far as Div 5 concerns are. But yeah, a bit of mixed reviews in the chats, mate, in Discord and the stream about Canada.
Yeah, look, in a nutshell, no one really likes Canada. But, we'll just kind of have to deal with it.
I think Lamb does in Div 2. He's quite quick there. But yeah, I don't know what to expect about this one. I think if Mexico was anything to go by, Tudor and Vettel will be ones to watch again. They've seemed to have their pace still dialed in on this game. No problems. We've obviously seen a bit of issues with the guys getting used to back to this game, playing the new game so much. It is quite hard to go back to this game. I myself struggled with that a lot last night, to be fair.
Yeah. We've got Josh in the chat saying, I like it with, talking about Canada. But, yeah, no one important really likes this track. So, nah, just them bones on this track must be massive. But, yeah, we got a short quali now.
Yep, it's a short guy. Everyone will scramble to find a setup. So yeah, they'll get it all sorted. Have to adjust. It doesn't look like there's any rain, at least for quali anyway. Might get some of the race, but nice and sunny weather for these boys in this one. Complete sort of different track to Mexico, to be fair. Still along straights and stuff, but a bit more flowy.
We've got someone in the chat saying one of Toodle's dogs should drive for him. They might be faster.
Righto.
Well, should get him on, see what happens. G'day, Meowsy. But this is the last race, so yeah, looking forward to 25. I think everyone is.
Absolutely. Sprinter, first out on track. Already invalidating, but obviously only his hour lap. But he will be the first to set off the pace. A few cars following him. Claire coming out now. Looks like another Kick also. TMT out on track. Not Kick, sorry. RB.
TNT isn't a kick, mate. So
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
it's interesting there. But yeah, I think Minmay is going to be one to look out for. I do know that he apparently likes this track pretty much. So
Well, that'd be good to see. Obviously, Two-Door dominate one and then Minmay dominate the next. I'm sure you'd be really happy with that.
yeah, can't say I'll be unhappy.
Minmay would love a good result. He's had a mixed season, hadn't he? He's showed some super pace at times, but obviously luck hasn't always gone his way. Anyway, Sprinter, big screen freeze there, starting his lap. Gets on the brakes nice and tidy there, no lock up on the power, goes down to first there, which is interesting. Loses a bit of time there. Gets this is one of the funnest corners on the calendar. Hits the wall though, no damage.
Whoa.
Wall of Champions already. That's not the Wall of Champions, is it? It's the last corner that's the Wall of Champions.
Yeah.
I feel like
last one.
feel like this whole track is the Wall of Champions. You can hit it so many places here.
Yeah. It's got a lot of battery left over.
Yeah, he's saving it, I think.
Wow. Maria's getting a little bit unhappy. See how he takes his hairpin down to first. So I think he'll be one of the only people we see go down to first. Burn all the battery up to the last chicane now. He's got none left. Don't invalidate here, don't hit the wall. He invalidates and hits the wall. Commentator's curse there, if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, Claire will cross the line and go fastest, obviously, for 10.5.
There it is. Not too sure what the times are like here, so I've got no idea if that's quick or not.
Yeah, me either, to be fair. Who's next?
Ferrari. I think it's angled by.
Jeez,
Starting his lap.
serious screen jitters.
Coming across the line. There's Rubstore who's just stunning his lap now after he's invalidated. Looks like Two-Door's coming around just to finish his lap now. Takes it very slow and still invalidates. Two-Door, mate. You're washed. You are washed, mate. And, a lot of invalidations are going to come at that last corner. Whoa. Drift goes B1.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I could fix the stream, but I don't think I can. I don't know what's going on with that. Drift P1. Yeah, a lot of guys on track now. Still a few people sitting in the pits, to be fair.
There's a lot of people just starting their laps now. Just give me 1 second.
There's Ados invalidates too, and I think he lost an end plate too. Jesus, so laggy. Sorry guys. A lot of invalidations actually. A lot of guys having to go back around, maybe even have to dive back in the pits to get their fuel back up to date. But yeah, a lot of invalidations in multiple parts of the track. People really testing limits early on in this quali session. Oh, Ao Walshy just goes straight into the wall as well, and they're pretty much the exact same spot as Ados did.
Still valid though. Doesn't look like he has any damage. We'll see at the Wall of Champions. How is that not invalid? Not too sure. Up to the line. It's P3, so it's still ahead of David, but still quite far off the pace there.
Merc gets out of the way, but yeah, P3 for him, yeah. Big pace difference. As these early times roll in, Aston on top currently.
Thunderbolt's just gone P3. Sprinter. Had a bit of a spin. There's a Mercedes behind him. He needs to get out the way pretty quickly. I don't know if he's on a lap. He's not on the lap. Okay, so it's fine there. But yeah, you do have to set a lap. I think Rubstor's just invalidated the last corner as well, so not great.
No, he hasn't, but Flubber's set the fastest middle sector. I'm not sure if that's just because he has this out of time, but he's on a lap. He's got a lot of battery. I think he's actually going to call it a day on this lap, go into the pits. He is. Oh, no, he's not.
Minmez just starting his lap now if we want to ride on board with him.
Yep.
So coming through the first couple of corners, down to second. I think Flubber's just done another cooldown lap or a prep lap, maybe. But, that's
Invalidates, yeah.
most definitely an invalidation there. So, a lot of those are going to come in this quality.
Yeah, a lot of guys really testing the boundaries on that banker lap. Vettel now, see if he can get a lap in. And he's starting to come up to the last sector. He's got a fair bit of battery to burn down the straight. See what he can do here. At the Great Mexico race on the podium. Jeez, so laggy. Doesn't burn any yet. Still got a lot.
Sorry, I was just going to say we got SJ on the lap now as well. But Vettel's just coming across the line.
There's P3.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bit lower than he would have hoped for.
Yeah, I think so. I think he had a little bit more in that battery tank there, but SJ now through the starts the second sector. Purple obviously will burn a little bit of battery to get up to the speed. See if he can get through here without invalidating. Oh, super close to the line. Pushing the boundaries quite well. 9 minutes remaining in this session. A few guys yet to set times. Still in the pits. Shay doesn't clip the wall like we've seen a lot of. Comes across the final sector. Burns all the rest of the battery that he can. On the power early there. See what he can do. We'll cross the line. Go P4.
It's a pretty good lap there. I think that is Vettel. He's starting another lap now. But also going to point out, Minmez's gone purple in the first and second sector. So see what he does through the final corner. That was really good there. Burning it up to the line. Nice little toe. And he goes P3. So that's a really good result there from him. We've got a black screen.
Yeah, stream's just died on me, I think.
It's no good.
No, not
Do you
really.
kind of need that?
Yeah, we do need that, don't we?
Yeah. Alright.
Bear with me. 1 sec.
I'll try my best to commentate what's going on.
Yeah.
We've got Gangster starting a lap now with Toodle right behind him. TMT, I think he's just slowing down to let everyone through. There's a Ferrari coming through now. Just starting his lap as well. A couple of people that are starting and finishing their laps. Drift starts his lap. Paul and Hell is just invalidated on the last corner. At the end of his lap. Eidos is starting his lap now as well and is invalidated turn 1.
Oh no, Mime, see if he can do it again. He's gone medium through the first sector. But he will
On the min lap.
yeah, he needs to piece it over. Oh sorry, yes, he's on who else is
Oh wait.
no he's not on it.
Yeah, I think he is on a flyer. It said 8 seconds down, but realised what part of the track he was on. But see how he goes. He's catching, I think that's a Williams, a little bit of traffic in front. So he will need to get out of the way as he does.
Doesn't give any toe there, so the kick would probably be hoping he's staying in front a little bit longer. Now he has heaps of battery. Oh, God.
Toodle's just gone P5. A couple others coming across the line. Rubstore has taken pole by a tenth and a half.
Whoa.
So that's really good effort from him.
So got no
And
man.
finishing his lap.
Doesn't even see if he can get
Oh,
very clean through there.
really well.
Comes up to the line.
And
It's P4.
P4. That's really good there from him. Just do have to be careful of the cars behind. Just get out of the way. Trying to see us is starting or finishing.
Ooh.
Has starting now. Thunderball's finishing. He's 2/10 up and goes up to P9. So there's some pretty big gaps throughout the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Big time differences. TMT, though, see what he can do. P11. Manages to piece it up together. I do apologise about the stream, guys. I can't do much about it. Not sure what's going on. I think it's just a game at this point. For me, I think my drive is all updated, so it's, yeah. Anyway, Ados has to get a lap together here. He hasn't got much battery. See what he can do here. Oh, he taps the wall.
That's fine. There's nothing too bad with that.
Goes P3.
A bit of lag on my end or his. It might just be mine. I think Flubber's just gone to 7th. And they're getting out of the way nicely for the Haas of Walshy, who's just finishing his lap now. He's dead even on his time. And he finishes a 10th up. So quicker through the final corner there. We've also got SJ on an out lap. So he's going to be starting his lap now. Want to ride on board with him?
Yep. SJ just comes across the line. Probably looking for a big improvement down in P12. He doesn't need much to jump up a fair few spots though. Come across here with burn lap. He hasn't even flicked it to hot lap yet. Saving his battery for later. Or has just forgot. There he goes into hot lap. He's a bit slower in that first sector than his previous lap, so that's not ideal. He needs a big few sectors here, second sector and third. Burning up to 7th gear, backs off now. It's heaps of screen jitters, which is awesome. SJ has 55% now to burn at the commence of this lap, and that's about what we've seen for everyone else to save for this back straight, and he hits the wall a little bit unless it's just a bit of lag. So terrible.
Did hit the
on
wall.
mine. It's really
He's
bad on mine.
backed off now. So he's just given up on this lap, giving us a little wave to say good day. Unless he's just trying to keep his tyres warm and then go again. Let's see what he does, and he comes into the pits. So he's going to go right at the end.
Sprinter, the only one else on the lap, I think, as well, and David, but Sprinter currently P6, has had pace in Mexico and here. He's not far off jumping up in front of Minway at least. He could even get up to the likes of P2 with a small improvement. Doesn't have a lot of battery though. So we can get through here. This is where we invalidated earlier. God, goes fastest.
Wow. Not by much though. There's not too much in it between the top two at the moment. But people are going to start coming out of the pits now. We've got Tudor coming out just in front of everyone else to try and avoid the traffic.
Who else is on a lap? I think that's it. Rubstorm. Be next to finish a fire. Burning all the battery. He's been quick. He's currently P2. He only needs a couple of micro tenths here to improve up to P1.
Oh,
Hits the wall.
hits the wall. He's a 10th up, so looking at pole here, and wow, that was more than a 10th. So that's pole set at the moment. Just trying to see, he hasn't got damage on that car, so that's fine there from him. A lot of people coming up the pits fairly late.
Yeah, very late. Who else is on a
Trying
lap?
to see who's on a lap at the moment. Gangster's on a lap. I think he is the only one. He has got a Williams in front of him that's given him a nice little tow, but might kind of hinder him a little bit. Does have to get out of the way. Yeah, he does eventually. But Gangster's 7/10 up.
Wow. Oh, so
7
close
tenths
to
up
the
from
wall.
Gangster. Oh, heaps. But he's got no battery.
Nah.
None at all. So, let's see.
It's actually not going to be enough. I think he's going to lose all that extra time he pulled up. He'll still improve a bit though. Comes across the line. Go
Still
P8.
3/10. Robster, he's coming to the pits and retired.
Jeez.
It's alright there.
So laggy. Two-door, 4/10 up on his time, so this will move him up a fair way at this stage. There's plenty of battery to burn down the straight as well. See where he can go. He's one to watch in this one for sure. Min-May also. Two-door comes to the final sector where we're seeing so many people validate. Gets that done well.
Just seeing now. Oh, Drifter's left. The two McLarens are doing a tow. So if he is just thinking he is in SJ, he just thinks, I'll stay away from my teammate, get that tow, don't get any dirty air. That should help him quite a bit. We've got some people finishing the laps now. I think it was Toodle has gone P3. Claire P1 at the moment, Sprinter P3, Toodle P4. There was a V-carb of, I think that's TMT. Oh, someone's hit the wall. Tyler.
Yeah, and invalidated as
Hit the wall
well.
of champions.
Unfortunate.
Too good there. Got a couple guys off across the line. Min-May goes P5. I think that was Paul and Held P16. Two McLarens, 10th and 12th. And Mercedes Vettel goes 10th. There's a lot going on here. Flubber and a Red Bull. I think that's David. David stays 17th. Flubber goes P4,
Wow.
which is a really good lap there from him. Two doors just coming across the line. Why not?
Player will be pole. What a quality. We got very quick there at the end. Everyone just trying to get the last bit of track temp. Claire got it right. Got that time absolutely spot on there. 1/10 in front of Rubstore. But that is your starting grid for the Canadian GP. Claire P1, Rubstore P2. Renter P3, Flubber P4, Two-Door P5, Min-May P6. ADOS P7, Tyler P8, Gangster P9, Vettel P10, SJ P11, Drifts P12, Thunderballs P13, and Bangla Bar P14. Team T 15th, Bullinell 16th, David 17th, and Walshy unfortunately in 18th. Bit of a drama-filled quali.
Yeah, pretty big gaps there as well. So, yeah, be excited to see how it goes in the race. Can be pretty difficult to overtake. But, yeah, we'll just have to see. See what the strats are like too. Maybe medium hards, high mediums, maybe some softs.
Yeah, I mean, softs are an interesting one. Could see that really spice some things up, but not everyone used all their sets in that quali, so it's possible. But I think we'll see the most common tyre starting on is the medium, I'd say. Not many people dangling with the medium, hard, sorry. Doesn't look like it's going to rain at this stage, a little bit overcast. but definitely not normal Canadian weather today.
Yeah, it's looking pretty dry at the moment.
Just waiting now for the guys to
Should be
finalise
coming.
the setup.
Should be going green any second now. Cooper's saying I'm Div 6. I know, Matt. Not too great. But we have got 5 lights. And away we go as I send Drift an invite.
Everyone dive bomb into the start. Tobor just gets it right, but I think there's a bit of contact at the back. Everyone through safely. Just having a look here. Everyone's still facing the right way. There's a big pass here in the middle pack. Still got the jitters on screen. Apologies. Everyone else safely through. No cars have dangled back off the backpack. I'd say that there's a retirement flubber. Oh,
Flubber's
no!
gone.
Oh, and the Haas has hit the back of him.
Again, Flubber in the back-to-back races, DNFs both.
Oh, that's
I'm not sure if that was caught on stream. What happened there?
Saw the back end of it, but I didn't see much
Oh.
more.
Note it.
Very unfortunate for Flubber. That has to hurt. No, 2 DNFs tonight. Not what he would have planned.
Definitely not. Just let's see. Yeah, with that Haas that kind of I think just drove into him. I think. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't see him, but if he did, maybe it's just a bit of a swing on this moment and just drive directly into him. But I don't think he would have done that. Doesn't look like he has damage. We have got some people in the pits.
Yeah, ADOS gets a 10-second time penalty. So that's not ideal for ADOS at all. My computer is in all sorts of dramas today.
Yep, only 3 people in the pits. We got Bangla by ADOS and TNT. They've all gone to hards. So maybe some damage there. Just
Players still in control in this race. There's a bit of, I don't know if that's just me, but Drift's had his join. Hopefully there's no lag spots there. If you guys swapping position a bit. Under safety car, which is a bit weird, but everyone shifted. I think that's just on my end. But unfortunate for Flubber. We'll talk a little bit about that. He really has shown pace since he's joined, obviously Div 5. Really shown what he's made of now, the Ferrari TP. But yeah, not going his way tonight. Hasn't, obviously in Mexico and now Japan. Super unfortunate. Put some comments in. Paulie and David doing well tonight. Serving up.
yeah, super well. So Drift has overtaken Thunderballs. I think Thunderballs might be having some more screen freezes. He gets back through, so not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, not going to plan for Thunder obviously again. Technical difficulties have 2 doors left, so we might have a lobby issue as well. We hopefully can get back in before the safety car.
Yeah, I'll check them and invite. Who was it? Tudor and was it Drift that left again?
I'm not sure if Drift left again, but yes, he was initially out.
Alright.
Hopefully the safety car goes around one more time. ADOS is a fair way off the back of the pack, so we might get one more lap. Safety car to hopefully get these guys in. But yes, one more reason why I'm sure a lot of these guys are happy to get rid of this game. Last one of the season, obviously. And it's showing why it's probably one of the most hated F1 games in history. Oh no, safety car's in this lap.
Oh no. Yeah, it's really just a love-hate-love relationship with this game. But except just hate, really.
Yeah, I don't know many people that like it. But here we go anyway. We'll get back to green racing. We haven't had much racing yet. Obviously in this one. Hopefully we don't end up with a safety car first like we did in Mexico. A little bit further down. I'm just trying to get on board with the whole grid here. Everyone catch back up. Ados just get back up. Two-door though still not in, unfortunately, so this is going to hurt his race. His luck isn't going the way it did in Mexico. So hopefully the damage control isn't too bad. Claire has decided to go and has...
Oh, Sprinter has got a 3-second pen already. And Tyler's being overtaken before the start line.
yellows.
Same with some stuff going on at the back as well. We got Bangla Bayer on the inside of David. Gets that done nicely.
Tyler's got no
I
wing at all.
Oh, sure what's happened there. I was going to note that, but I think it's just driven into the wall. I don't think it was on stream. So it's allowed Thunderbolts to get by and Paul Hell to get by on Bangla Bay. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, there's a lot going on as well. She now gets moved on Tyler. Tyler trying to navigate. We have invited Two-Door, mate. I think you have.
I've just sent him the first one now.
So hopefully he can get in. He's still in P4, but these guys now all swarming him. It's allowed the top three to break away though. Vettel will be frustrated. He'll want to get past quickly. This has backed them up. Let's come into the pit. Sprinter gets 3 seconds. That's not good. It's really hurting his race, those penalties. SJ looking like might go for a move on Gangster, but thinks better of it. SJ having a lot better race this time round. Up in P7, his teammate P9, those screen freezes, as you can see on my screen, are happening for Thunderbolts though, so yeah, all sorts of dramas for everyone tonight. Oh, Vettel goes for a move on Two-Door. Two-Door's joined, hopefully he can take control.
Whoa, Gangster look for a move around the outside.
Oh, this is all the drama.
Oh, SJ gets through, so does Gangster.
Oh, Gangster's in the grass. Tap the wall, but... Oh, jeez.
It's now Minmez's turn in the other kick. Stuck behind Two-Door. But hopefully he can rejoin and gain control.
Yeah, he's falling down the order now. Looks like he's back in control, maybe?
I'll just have a little look.
He's burning a lot of batteries, so it's possible.
Yep, he's back.
Awesome. He can start to recover now. He didn't actually lose too much. They lost a lot of time to the top three, though. Talking about top three, Rubstore in control. Has managed
Yeah,
to
well,
get
Robstore's just overtaken Claire. So I don't think I mentioned that before, but yeah, just overtaken Claire in the outside. The DRS zone. Just trying to put the closest battle on track. I think it's this. Oh, well, she gets a 3 second. It's this little battle with SJ Gangster and possibly Tudor and Mimma as well. Just trying to see if there's possibly any damage for anyone involved. Doesn't look like it.
Oh, SJ thinks of it, but doesn't go down. Oh, big lock up from Gangster.
Oh, Gangster. Gangster just hit SJ, so that'll be noted as well.
That was on stream. It's unfortunate for SJ. He's going to be swamped now from the kicks.
Oh, yep. Tudor around the outs. Whoa. SJ looks to go into him.
Both teammates.
Minmez around the outside.
Yeah, both kicks get him. So it's a big time loss for SJ. Then Rubstore gets a penalty.
Oh no. It's only lap 7.
Yeah,
Like a quarter into this race, and there's already this many pens.
Yeah, so Claire's licking her lips.
Oh,
to
Gangster. Track looks a bit slippery. Gangster had a bit of a moment. Tudor did the same. Oh, as SJ, I think, hits the back of Minmez. I think there's just a wing fly off there.
that.
He loses out
Worse.
like crazy. This is more damage for SJ.
Gangster about to get passed here by Tudor. Tudor looking for redemption of his disconnect. There he goes here. Walshy jumps SJ as well, so SJ in all sorts of trouble here. Probably elect to pit and get off those mediums and yeah, hope for a late safety car.
We got Bangleby and SJ side by side, but remember SJ with that damage. Whoa, it's a bit of a moment on the exit. But got Tudor starting to burn. Maybe going for the move on Gangster. Looks up the inside, but doesn't go for it. It is double DRS zone, so he might look for it. Again into turn 1. Gangster goes defensive as Thunderball gets 3 second. But Tudor does get through. Gangster looks for the move on the inside. Doesn't go for it. Thank God. Because that would have ended in tears.
Gangster now trying to hang on, but he's sandwiched between the two kicks. Kick looking good. Tudor's recovering, and he's got 2-second gap now to Vettel.
SJ is now the man in the box. Just coming into the pits as well. Fix that wing.
So he'll have a slow race until something happens at the end. Obviously, everyone's still in the pit mostly. So it's not over yet for SJ, but yeah, Don did not go to plan. It all started with that big dive bomb from Gangster, taking him out of pretty much that corner, and it was game over from there. Claire and Rub still swapping spots for the lead. Claire looks like might go for the inside move here.
Yeah, she doesn't need to go for a move here. She can just stay behind Robster at the moment.
Yeah.
I wonder how long until we see another safety car. Maybe I did look for the move there.
Hopefully none. But yeah, Minmay.
Just a bit of a moment. Gangster. Oh, Tudor. Not Tudor, sorry. Minmay up the inside and there's contact.
Yeah, it's a very hard
He's going to have to join safely. And after this Red Bull, he can go. But yeah, that's really unlucky. I'm not too sure what happened.
Yeah, I think
Kalki's requested a surprise interview with Keithy. Kicks Div 1 driver.
yeah, righto.
So if he is in the chat, to pop in. Oh, sorry, we've got Minman ADOS. We're looking for it. Looks like ADOS is going to try around the outside. He's going to have DRS on the next straight. But Minman does just let him go.
Yeah, Minmay's race did not go to plan there, unfortunately. Forward a long way down.
There was a little battle with Tudor and Vettel. Tudor's got past Vettel and caught up to him somehow. But we are going to try and get Keithy in. And here he is. Keithy, got a surprise interview, mate?
Chalky just told me I'm interviewing. Hi, guys.
How you going, mate? In the middle of this
Yeah, not bad.
2-5 race.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'd just like to say, can you glaze Christian a bit more? He's trying his hardest. Sprinter Giggles. He's trying his hardest. He's doing his
Sprinter
best.
Giggles, well, he's got a pin, so...
That's a good point. He's a bit of a lost cause. Completely.
Yeah, he's washed, mate. He's washed.
Yeah, he is. But, good luck for the rest of the night, lads.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Ben.
Okay.
And good luck to Sprinter as well. He's
Yeah.
just hit the wall.
Oh,
But, yeah, Jay gets another pen there. But thanks to Keithy for popping in.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, see you lads.
right. See you, mate.
So, man.
We've got
Okay.
Claire coming in finally to fix those tyres.
Yeah, a few people pitting. I think Tudor's decided to pit as well. We'll see where these guys rejoin. Obviously, Tyler and SJ haven't already have pitted, so see where they can come out.
Yeah, again, pretty difficult to overtake here, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with the traffic as Claire's come out in P4. Oh, we got Tudor getting very close to ADOS there on the pit exit, so he's rejoined just in front.
That was crucial because obviously did not want to get stuck behind the traffic there. As Tyler gets a 3 second.
Tyler. I think this is first.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's TMT.
TMT, yeah. I think, was that an incident with David?
No, he just did that himself there, David. He's following. He had a big mistake there, unfortunately.
Apparently it's put Tudor on mediums. So back onto mediums.
Oh no.
So he will have to stop again. Thunderballs and Bang Bike very close together as Thunderballs comes into the pits. But yeah, this will be interesting here to see what happens with that.
Tudor will be praying for another safety car of some sort then, because he will have to pit again now.
Yeah. But he's gone for the move onto ADOS. Up the inside at turn 1.
Oh.
ADOS is trying to defend it.
He's got so much more
But
grip too.
now has the outside, sorry, and gets that done there. So nice clean move there.
Yeah, well done.
But
That's
remember,
so
he will
much
have to
grip.
pit again.
And now
He
he
will
can
have to pit again, so he's
yeah.
just going to have to push. Push.
Safety car wouldn't hurt him too. He'd be able to jump back on the hard.
Yeah. But it'll be kind of close with Minma to see who gets the first pit stop. Got another surprise interview for RJ. He wants to hop in. Who I believe is Sprinter's engineer. Well, we got Vettel onto Minme at the hairpin. Vettel has got more battery. They both do have the DRS, and he just kind of squeezes him off there, but he might be looking for a move up the inside. Very risky spot to go for it, but he breaks late, and Minme just lets him through. Not his battle.
No, good move though from Vettel.
Yeah, really good move. We got SJ onto David as well, as I believe got RJ back in the comms box.
Hello?
There you go, mate.
Hey mate, good to see you
Why
again.
am I here? Why am I here?
You see, Kalki's requested a surprise interview for you, so
Oh no.
I think yeah, there you go, my second goat, he says. Behind I think Sprinter. When are you thinking of pitting? Are you still engineering him?
Yeah, I am still engineering them. We're kind of hoping for a late safety car, just so we can get on those tyres and push on the fresh rubber. But at the moment, just so proud of him. You know, my engineering has helped out so much.
Yeah, I think that's why he's just got another 3 seconds, because
Oh my god.
you weren't in his little engineering box. But can you at least tell him not to get any pens when you go back? At least.
I've told him from the first warning he got, and he doesn't listen.
Okay, yeah, that's so good. Just blame the driver. Speaking of safety car, we got a yellow. Thunderballs is around SJ, just barely misses him. But it's looking pretty likely for a safety car. But I'll let you go back to your little. Was that 6 seconds? 9 second pen VCAL driver, mate.
Alright, thanks guys.
Thanks, mate.
Alright. We've got Tudor going for the move on Paul and Help. Up into P6 now. Remember, Tudor will have to pit again. As Vettel gets a 3 second. So, again, Vettel with a pen. Just not going his way.
No, it's
Gangster
not.
getting past me as well.
Yeah, Gangster, good move there. To be fair, gets up the inside. Has a lot of work to do to recover back to where he was at the start. I thought RJ was. Yeah, he is. He's kind of sprinted very lucky. Sprinted though in P1 now, 14 laps. Still has to pit. See what he can do. Hoping for that safety car, like we just heard.
Yeah. Just one more thing. I'm excited to see what Minme's strategy is. So he started on mediums, and oh no, Tudor. Turtle gets a 3 second. He is just trying to push as much as he can.
That's unfortunate. But
Yeah.
he's not. There's a lot of guys around him though that have pens apart from TMT. TMT's on for a solid spot here.
Yeah, I think he pit lap 1 as well. Same with Banglabai. So that's another one there for Turtle. But yeah, hopefully he knows that this isn't his battle and he's just going to let Turtle through because he does have to pit again.
Yeah, TMT has a lot of battery, but I don't think he's going to fight Toodle here. Toodle will breeze on past. Sprinter in the pits, can't hold on any longer.
He is fighting at TMT. He's burning, but yeah, just lets him through his Thunderbolts, gets another 3 there. Yeah, look at that grip difference there. Oh, Toodle taps the wall. I'm just trying to see, does he have damage? No, he does not. Yeah, people starting to come into the pits now.
Yeah, there's a few pit stops now. Paulie also in the pits, chucking on the medium tyre. Watch out for him, see if he can get up through the field. Gangster looks like he might get a move done here on ADOS. Ooh. Oh, what's happened there? That was on stream, I think. That's safety car, yeah, ADOS.
Oh, there's a safety car. I did not see that. Sorry, I was tabbed out.
Whoa.
But yeah, wow. There's a lot of pens that are kind of changed this race heaps.
So, I tell you what, Sprinter's probably not happy with that. He pitted just 1 lap before that safety car. Still not going to be the end of the world. 9 seconds of pen, so will hurt. Webster also having 6. Claire's in a good spot with none. But some big penalties there.
Really good spot. We have got a surprise interview for Kalki if he wants to hop in here as Banglabai gets a drive through. So, not going to do him well.
No, that's huge. Claire staying out on those hard tyres. A few guys so behind, pitting on the mediums. Alternate strategy here.
I'll, just refund that then. It was a surprise interview for Kalki and he's not on the server. But the two kicks have gone to softs, so it could be a strategy masterclass or disaster class there.
Yeah. Claire will have to really push here too. He has decided not to pit Gangster as well. Very good finish for Gangster if he could lock this spot in though, I must admit. I think it's one of his highest finishes. No pens too. So it's pretty huge at this part. He's right now looking at a P2 to be fair. But obviously under investigation for that earlier incident with SJ, which I do think he will definitely find himself at fault at.
What caused the safety car?
ADOS, I believe.
ADOS, was that with someone on stream or anything to be noted?
I don't think so. No, I think he did it himself. Sort of similar situation in TNT.
Yeah, right, okay. Speaking of TNT, he's in a pretty good spot here. If he can stay within 3 seconds of person that's in the lead with those pens, that'd be really good.
Bolt saying they're cooking with the soft strat.
Definitely could, and so could the tyres. So
Unlucky ADOS, mate. Still plenty of time to recover from that. You'll be able to get the damage off and have another crack. But yeah, the safety car probably be in either this lap or the next. Let's say maybe the next. What do you reckon, Claire? Obviously, Claire's got a lot of fast cars now behind on new tyres. I think that could be the wrong call, not pitting.
yeah, I mean they can go to the end, but again, very tricky to take here. So just trying to get Yuki Bear in the comments box for a surprise interview. He's saying some not so nice words to me in DMs at the moment. But he said he will join later. But this restart then, got Claire in P1 with no pens, so it'll be exciting to see what happens. See when she goes. Whoa! Bang the Buzz AI is just. Was he on AI?
I have no idea.
That'll be noted.
Yeah, that was
He's just driven straight. Anyway, we're back underway. There's broken DRS between Rodster and Gangster already, and then behind Tudor as Bang the Buzz retired. We've got Yuki
Vettel.
Bear.
Vettel's so close
hang
to
on.
Tudor.
Vettel on the back of Tudor.
Yeah.
The Mercedes and Kick about to come together. I think this is a good opportunity to bring it over to Yuki Bear.
Yep, that's we got a
Yuki,
bit,
mate, you there?
bit of a pause.
How you going, mate?
Good, mate.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. What are you thinking of these Mercedes at the moment as ADOS gets past David? What do you think of these Mercedes in P6 and P10, both with pens?
I don't know. Not doing terrible.
Not doing terrible, yeah, but they've both got pens, mate. That's the main thing. Yeah, they do. Drift gets past David.
As we've known, Mercedes in the mud all season, so to be expected, really.
Yeah, Mercedes in the mud, mate. Mercedes in the mud.
Oh, Mercedes in the mud.
I think you had a bit of a special message that you had for us. Didn't need to hold on.
What?
You had a bit of a special message, apparently, for people in the stream.
What's that?
Oh, you messaged me saying you might have a bit of a message.
You know?
Did I now?
Yeah. Anyway, I'll pass it back over to the Mercs if you're in an engineering call with them.
No, I'm just sitting here chilling.
Alright, okay, well, Tyler's just got past Minmet just before the hairpin, so maybe the softs aren't the great.
You can get
great
bolts in
strap.
here recently. Oh, not bolts.
Oh no, you want to Josh in.
Oh, Josh in.
Alright, swap you out for Josh then. Thanks for coming in, mate.
Alright. See you, mate.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Gangster and
mid-mate,
Vettel.
mid-mate. Oh, jeez. The stream made that look way worse than it was. But how we managed to pull the car up there as SJ now has to think about the outside of Paulie. Goes, holds it. Big move there from SJ on those new tyres. And Paulie just gets on the power and ends up in the wall, unfortunately, there. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if he was tapped there actually, but we'll have to wait and see. Gangster super close to TNT as well, but TNT looking like a big result here if he can hang on. Massive result actually.
Yeah, really good. His
Vettel.
Vettel's just gone into the wall. I think.
We have
How
to
does he
start
not have
talking about
damage?
driver of the day, and TNT in my opinion is my pick for driver of the day. And Gangster's just gone straight into the back of Vettel. Oh, no, and there's, I think it was Gangster. I don't know,
What's
there's
happening?
a big drama.
What's
There's
happening in the back?
yeah, big drama.
A lot of position changes. Oh, there's a Haas.
David.
It's kind of stopped on the side. Thunderbolts and Vettel do barely get through.
David's left the session as well too, so
Oh, check him out.
Vettel
Right.
close to Thunder now. Trying to redeem himself a bit, but yeah, big drama there for Vettel. Unfortunate, looked like he got tapped around, nothing he could do, and that's unfortunate for David. He was looking like he was going to jump up to about P6.
Yeah, well, he's joined back already, so that's good.
Hopefully he can get back into control.
Yeah, again, no pens for David. We've got ADOS and Drift going side by side. Drift does get through. Gangsters come into the pits. But yeah, some really close racing here. Ados goes for it on Drift again. There's a little bit of contact. Drift gets forced off and just has to sit behind. Paul is now left as well. So the Red Bulls kind of in the mud. And I think, speaking of Red Bulls in the mud, we've got Josh who has joined the comms box.
Oh, how are we, boys?
Hey, mate. How are you?
Oh, look, I'm currently enjoying the show, sitting back on my couch under a blanket. No complaints. It's freezing here.
Yeah, it's a good one, mate. What are you thinking about these penalties? Obviously, TMT looking like his best result this season. He can jump here. He might even be on track for a podium.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like he's in a really good spot, and I'm glad David's been able to get back in there because he's going to jump up at least 2 or 3 positions there as well. So, pens always play a part here at the old Canadian Grand Prix.
Yeah, mate. Well, unless you got anything to say with, Paulie's just in too, so that's good.
I think that's it, mate. And coming to the last couple of laps now. I'll let you go back to your little Red Bull engineering box if you got one. But,
just enjoying the show tonight, boys. No engineering for me, thankfully.
Perfect. Thanks for
Oh!
Thanks for
Thunder's
doing
spun.
double header, boys.
No worries, mate. Cheers.
Got a crash.
Thunder's spun on the hairpin there. Manages to get going again, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think he just did that himself. Got on the power. Spun it around, 2-door.
Whoa. Thunderball's gone for it on Walshy now.
2-door super
Just
close.
gets that move done.
Mid-May now.
Oh, wow.
We got to chuck that driver of the day up, mate, quickly.
Yeah.
I think TMT.
I think it's just TMT.
Yeah, I don't really think anyone's competing with that.
We can
David. Yeah.
agree on that.
He's going to be good to see him get a podium. If he can lock that in.
I've got one last surprise interview for Clammy Kid, if he wants to join in. If he's even in the server.
Yeah, I think he is.
Alright. If he wants to hop in, he can. And here he is. G'day, Clammy. Oh, right, okay. Never mind. But yeah, I think he
What the frick?
is back.
Oh, hello?
Clammy, mate, you there? Oh, right, okay. Some issues here, maybe.
Right. I keep getting kicked.
Can tell.
Alright.
We'll give it one more shot. As Claire. Oh no.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah. That was a win, and now
Does it? What?
Oh, God.
I think just give up at this point, Clemmy.
Yeah. The TMT,
But
though.
yeah, that TMT going for.
I think TMT's on for a massive result here. I think he'll still get a podium.
It's like a possible P2 at the moment. If he can catch Rubstore by about 8 cents. But onto the last straight now, it's Claire onto Rubstore, but yeah, that's always going to go that way. How that's always gone. And that'll just be Claire now coming across the line as TMT gets past Two-Door again, but Claire wins the Canadian Grand Prix as Rubstore comes in P2. Gangsters spun at the back, but Sprinter P3, but with that pen, will go down quite a few places, and TMT
Oh, wow.
does end up on the podium.
Huge. Huge from TMT.
Huge. Huge.
That is our last result, pretty much, for the season, for Div 5. I mean, these guys are Gangster still trying to wrap this race up. Big lock up there.
Well, she's got 12 seconds, and Gangster's just about 11 seconds behind, so it'll be close. God, will she? Then stay out of the wall, mate. But
Refund your mate.
and
Do it at the podium, so.
Yeah. get them in.
But Claire still gets it even with the penalty. That was a great drive, I must say, for the Aston driver. Didn't really make a mistake other than that penalty. Team T, our driver of the day, in game and in obviously voted in.
Yep, that's 100% agreed. Finally, the game does something right.
But that is your finishing order there. Claire P1, Rubstill P2, Team 2 TMT P3, massive result from him. Two-door P4, Tyler P5, Sprinter P6, SJ P7, David P8, Drifts P9, ADOS P10, Vettel P11, Thunder P12, Minmay P13, Paulie P14, Gangster P15, Walshy P16, and Banglabar and Flubber. Unfortunately, a double Ferrari DNF tonight. Not the way they would, I'm sure, wanted to finish the season off. But that's it for Div 5. We'll get these interviews on the way, and yeah.
Yeah, I've already sent them a message to hop in the comms box.
So what was your thoughts on that one, mate?
Yeah, it was a very interesting race. That is for sure. A lot of damage, a lot of pens, a lot of drama. But yeah, be excited to see what they say in the comms box.
Yeah, I'm sure these boys are happy to get in and have a chat with us, hopefully. But yeah, serious good pace. Some great overtakes tonight that we saw. People really sending it, and getting those cars pulled up in time was great to see. I think there's some unhappy people in the chats, unfortunately. But yeah, in my opinion, a great race to finish the season off. Obviously, if a little too many safety cars than we would have liked tonight, I'm sure. But I'm sure everyone else had a great time. And I'm sure Claire, especially tonight at Canada, had a great time with the win. And I think that might be the first win for them this season. I could be wrong on that.
I think so.
Which is it's great for them. Finish off the season with a bang. I don't think you can finish it much better than that.
Yeah, it looked like a really good race there from Claire, getting the 3 second at the end, but just sticking with Sprinter, I believe, who had 9 seconds a pen. So
yeah,
did a good job there.
Penalties were the big ones tonight, obviously. It was a deciding factor with a lot of the positions. Team T managed to jump into a podium position with having no penalties, so that just goes to show what can happen. Anyway, we do have TMT in as P3. How you going, mate? I mean, that's probably one of your best drives I've seen you do all season, mate. There's not much else to say, but other than how you stopped yourself getting a penalty, I saw you go sideways a few times, almost hitting the wall. All sorts of drama tonight, mate.
Yes. Well, I didn't even get a single warning in that last race. So.
Oh wow.
Like in the Canada race. So I actually came into this. I think it was about lap 12. I said to my radio engineer, I was like, I need a lap 16 safety car, so I can go to a set of medium, so I have any chance of pace at the end of the race, because these hards are starting to pull off. Sure enough, halfway through lap 16, safety car came out. So I was very, very happy that I manifested that one. And then it was just, yeah, didn't have a penalty, and I actually said, I was like, I can actually afford to be more aggressive here on the track limits if I really want to be. But then the closer I got to the end of the race, it was all just about, just don't make any silly mistakes. I'm gutted that I was only 0.7 off second in the end. I think had I not been overtaken by Tudor going onto that last lap, I think I would have probably had the pace to get there. But second best result of the season. And funnily enough, I had 2 podiums over the course of the season. The first one was the very first race of the season, and the second one was the last race of the season. So Started out hot and finished all hot.
Yeah, mate. I mean, well, yeah, it's a great drive. It's probably the best drive I've seen from you personally this season. But getting driver of the day as well, no penalties. Huge drive, mate. So I'll hand you over to Whiff if he has any questions. But well done, mate.
No, TMT.
Yeah, right.
Look, I don't even know how you got 0 wins that race. It's
That's
a really
pretty
difficult
simple,
track
you just add
to.
single white lines.
Yeah, well, even on this track, like it's like an Imola track. You know, if you get close to it, you can get a track limits. Were you kind of
I discovered that quality.
focusing on the track limits or not? Like focusing on not getting them and just not really pushing, or what?
I was probably driving at about 90%, for most of the race, just because I pit lap 1 onto a set of hards, because that was the safety car. I figured I may as well try and jump some positions that way. It's worked for me in the past. Hopefully it'll work for me again. And it did. But I figured I'd just do 90. I'd just push it at 90%. A, to preserve the tires, but B, just so that I was a little bit easier to go through the track without picking up any warnings. And then once I got the mediums in the second, or after the second safety car, it was all about. I think I pushed the first probably 5-6 laps, and then the last 2 or 3, I was back to about 85-90%, just making sure I didn't pick up any silly warnings or have any half spins or put it in the wall.
Yeah, well, you did really well. Right strategy call as well. Even if you were kind of forced into it.
No, I
but,
wasn't
yeah,
actually. I
did
didn't
really
even
well.
have damage on that first lap. I just chose to pit.
That was the right call.
Oh wow, okay, that's a very ambitious move.
Well, it's actually, funnily
but,
enough,
yeah.
been my best strategy over the entire time I've ever done racing here in Rush. Has always just been I know that I can be consistent. I know that I'm able to drive long distances without picking up penalties. And so if I can pit early, I don't have to waste time under green flag conditions pitting, and I know I can get some free positions that way. Just capitalizing off of others' mistakes and their penalties. So it's been something I've done for about 6 seasons now. I think one race I think season 4 or season 5, I actually drove up in Div 1, and I was Div 3 or something at the time, and finished 4th off of the same strategy in Silverstone. Pit lap 1 to a set of hard tyres and drove them to the end of the race.
Jesus. Well, yeah, like, you know, the parts of the game you do well and stuff like that. But I think that's probably one of your best drives I've seen. And you got driver of the day as well.
I'd have to agree.
Really good
That's
job.
me third driver of
with
the
that.
day as well. I'll take that one. Thank you.
Well done, mate.
Good race, man.
Alright, well, we don't have the race winner in, but we do have, for some reason, who are we interviewing out of you two? Sprinter or RJ?
I think we go Sprinter, because RJ was a surprise interview again.
Okay.
But I'll refund that.
Alright, well, Sprinter, mate, what was your thoughts on that race?
Pardon?
Your thoughts, mate, on that race as a whole?
Oh, it was pretty good. A lot of penalties. Wait, Max, stop pissing on the bed! Oh, my bad, my dog. I actually did pretty good. I just, seemed to not be able to keep it in, the white lines. Every single corner, there was a warning.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, man, I mean, a lot of penalties tonight. I don't think you had the most, to be fair, but, yeah, unlucky, but still a good result nevertheless. How do you feel your team principal, TMT, went, obviously, with podium?
Oh yeah, he did pretty good. I don't know how he didn't get a single pen.
Yeah, he did very well, mate. Well, yeah, well done, and I'm sure we'll see you next season back on track.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers, mate. I don't really think we have anyone else. I don't think we have Claire in. We do have Tudor in that we could have a chat to.
Tudor's here.
I am here.
Tudor, mate. Mate, what happened with the pen? Thought you were in the clear for a podium.
So did I, but this track bites. I think I ended up with another 2 warnings after that too, so I was skating on the edge of a 6 second, but thankfully, managed to not get that. But I just got screwed over when my game crashed and my AI ended up changing my pit strategy, so it was great. So when I saw the yellow
in this game,
come off, yellow tires come off and yellow tires go on, I was like, oh no. So I had to try something again, try and cook with the softs, but they just cooked.
How were the tires at the?
Oh, shocking. They were shocking.
A race to kind of come back. Reminds me of a Coda race. But in Mexico, I know we had Cooper in here for you, but you just kind of drove away with that. You said it was your strategy in the end?
So
I think
mid-mode box first, and then I just thought he was behind, so if I boxed it would hold him up, so I just made the call, boxed mid-mate, and then I boxed under that second safety car. I think I was back down like 9th, 10th or something, and made a few moves pretty quickly and was on the back of Vettel pretty within a couple of laps, so, and got him and just broke DRS out of that last corner because he was just having a lot of slides out of the last corner, so managed to pull the gap there out of DRS, and then I was just cruising for the rest of the race, really.
Definitely had heaps of pace in Mexico, and that was at this stage enough to get you, I believe, P2 in the driver's standings.
Let's go.
Yes, because he outscored Matty as well. Sorry, Tyler.
Yeah.
So, it's P2 in the standings at this point. But you did really well, and I'll pass you over to Dito if he's got any questions.
Yeah, not a lot for Tudor, mate. Obviously didn't go to plan for you tonight. Pace in Mexico and the luck in Mexico didn't obviously follow through to Canada, mate. But it's been a crazy season. I guess, do you have a highlight from this season?
A highlight, probably the first win in Zandvoort.
Yeah,
that's my first. Well, I think it was my first win in Rush. So, from then on, I think the season just sort of got better and better. Really, it just started from Zandvoort, and then I was a pretty consistent podium getter after that. So,
yeah, mate,
been great.
Well, well done on a great season, mate. And we'll wrap it up with that. But hats off, mate.
Thanks, boys. It's been a pleasure joining the Commons box afterwards.
No worries, mate. That's it. That's our double header mystery round for Division 5 will run done up. We've obviously got Div 6 Tuesday, and then Div 3 where me and Whiff will be racing to wrap this season up finally, and we have a little bit of a break, obviously, with awards nights and stuff before we're back into full swing. So thank our sponsors, AI 369, S Nation, Simlag, Pagnian, all the rest of everyone else. And unless you got anything else to say, mate, we'll wrap it up.
Got one more thing.
I think that's it. Oh, go on, Tudor.
I just got to shout out Adam, my brother. He was watching, and his dog.
Well, shout out Adam and his dog. And thanks for joining us, Adam and his dog. And we'll see you all next week, unless you got something to say with.
I think that's all from me, mate.
No worries, boys. Thank you.